talk about the Cowboys right now. We are not in we are in a very volatile position to where the season can swing one way or the other, and we've been in this volatile position I could say for the last five weeks. Really, I can say that, and we really do make it easy for those Cowboy. I'm not gonna call them haters, but people that are not fans of the Cowboy of the team and the organization. Especially like when we talk about these pro analysis, these talk shows and everything. When it comes to talking about the Cowboys, and true, we beat the teams that we are far more superior than, and we have, besides the Eagles, are we more superior than the Eagles? I guess at the end of the season that will tell when we play them again. But with the first three games, then we lose to Green Bay, then we turn around and lose to New Orleans that didn't have a Drew Brees, and then we lost to the Jets. Okay. Then we beat the Eagles, and we lose to Minnesota, and they wasn't even at full strength. So the teams that are hot, that are on our level, talent-wise, we struggle. And it's not that we really struggle. We just start off so damn slow. And we don't get it. I don't know what it is about the rhythm that they just don't have it in the first. Like, I have to take that to practice. I have to take that. That comes with the weekly practice for the last. Oh gosh, for the last what? For the last 6 games, something like that. For the last 6 games at least. No, for the last 7 games. Because if we come out slow coming out, if we go out, the last 7 to 6 games, put it like that. And because I'm going off of Miami, we came out slow with Miami. You know what I'm saying? We came out slow against Miami. That's when we started to see it. You know what I'm saying? This cupcake coaching, this cupcake practicing. The defense has always came out to play, and I know it was kind of harsh to watch the Vikings game. You know what I'm saying, with Dalvin Cook running wild. And we needed to really put the plug in on that, because running game doesn't win the game. Well, it does. It does at the same time. A running back can have some runs, but it does not necessarily equate to winning. Okay. And what it does is it controls the clock and keep the defense fresh. We keep forgetting that. And what Dalvin Cook did, he had some explosive runs, and even in the passing game, and we did some horrible tackling. I said tackling, tackling, and that also comes with the practice. How are we practicing? We have to question that. And if they're practicing without pads, if they're practicing very lethargically or so freely, with no urgency, then that is the result. That is always the result of the product in the first 2 quarters of the game. And then once these guys get once they realize that they're in a game, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, we're down, so now they got to turn it up. Now, that is the resiliency that they have, that switch to turn on, but that switch needs to be on from first to fourth. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna have some highs and lows throughout the game, depending on the momentum of the game and who's carrying the momentum. So it volleys. You know what I'm saying? Volatility. You know, it volleys back and forth. But can you sustain? You can't go too low. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go too low. Now, if it just, well, if we just stay the course, by not getting too low, but just keep it, once we get to a high, and just hold that high and that's just the execution and consistency, and being very methodical and moving the ball. And that's what we are not doing. We're doing it on one end, and with the ball in the hands of the quarterback, and that's the problem, is that they're trying to be a running team in a primary passing formation. That don't make sense. That's why I was talking about. That's why I've been saying it for the last few videos that I've had, is that they running out of the I formation, running out of offset I formations. You know what I'm saying? Forget all. You still keep the two tight end sets and all of that, the single back set. Keep it, but damn, add the I formation into the running game. That's how we get our power runs. That will help out Zeke, because that fullback will open up holes for Zeke, because the offensive line itself is not getting it done in single back set. And so I really have to. That's why I'm questioning Garrett. That's why everybody's questioning Garrett, because we've seen this time and time again. And I'm not trying to. I know my voice has gotten a little louder, you know, but I'm not really trying to go in on Garrett nor the team. It's just the fact that we are tired of seeing. Oh shoot, it's late. It's late. Just seeing the BS, man. And seeing this team coming, starting the game like they are unprepared. I'm serious. Like, they are unprepared totally, man. I don't know about y'all. I am tired of seeing it. Excuse me. I am very tired of seeing it. So, this is why I'm always bashing Garrett. But I'm bashing the whole coaching staff right now, because there's gonna be some more changes again in the offseason, where we need to get bigger in the middle of that defensive line. We need at least one somebody. We need a cog. We need somebody 315 pounds up in that middle, stand about 6'3", 6'4", you know, that can move. That have good or he could be coached up. Because this fast shit, playing light and fast, teams that can run the ball, that has a running game. Cause see, let's break this down too. And I talked about this earlier in this like preseason, during the whole Zeke debacle of, you know, the contract thing. I've been saying Zeke hasn't had a burst. A great running back doesn't mean you have a good running game. That's two. That's where people get things confused. It's like, you know, we thinking that Zeke's supposed to get 100 yards a game, but if we don't have a running game, it don't matter how good the quarterback is. I mean, the running back is. Pretty much in what I'm saying, If that line is not creating holes and the coaching staff is not designing the plays to make sure that we have a running game, then the greatness of that running back is irrelevant. He's just a running back that's not hitting the holes. And Zeke doesn't look the same. I truly believe that. But is he still amongst the best? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He just got they just allowing too much trash to be in those running lanes. And so that's why you see Dak flourishing. I mean, because that single back set, it doesn't work that's some more predictability, to be honest with you. So it's the same old shit, regardless of Kellen Moore or not. That's the thing, is like, you should have an elaborate playbook that has multiple formations. I sat single back, two running backs in the backfield out of shotgun. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of that. I mean, what the hell are we? Why did you even draft Tony Pollard? You know what I'm saying? Because he could be used in the running game, he could be used in the pass game, he could be used on special teams. You know, use him up. I mean, damn, because that's what you're doing to Zeke right now. I understood that you paid him, and now that you paid him, now you want to work the shit out of him to where he's not going to be here for the long run, for the long haul. His right now, the amount of carries that he's getting, he's going to be out of the league because he's lacking because he's taking more hits than getting explosive runs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they're not playing Tony Pollard, and I don't know why they're not playing Blake Jarwin either. Witten is in the way. He's holding Jarwin back. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. What do y'all think? But this season is they're walking a very thin line where they are relying on other teams to lose or win, and as we go forward into the most brutal part of our schedule, starting with the Vikings. Now we got the Lions, and then we're going to have the Bills, and then we're going to have... Now, I think we should beat the Bills. At the same time, the Bills are not a team to sleep on. And then we have the Patriots, and really this... I just named off. We got to win 3 out of... We got 2-2 at the minimum, but 3 out of 4, say the least. You know what I'm saying? We got to get 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 definitely, because 3 out of 4 would definitely put us at 8-5, and then we have to face off with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins, and we shouldn't even. It should be 4-4. Go ahead and make it 9-4. 10-6, just in case we do lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. We can say that 10-6 will do it, because I think the Eagles are going to lose to New England. I think the Eagles are. But the Eagles beat some teams that we can't lose to, like Chicago. We've lost to the Jets already, so hey. But I really just wanted to just chime in and get this video in, man. And we just have to wait and see how this whole thing play out. as far as mindset go, y'all the urgency, playing with urgency is the only mindset. Starting fast, being more precise in execution. Things are going to happen always throughout the game. You know, drop balls and, you know, a lot of things. We just got to avoid the dumb stuff, and the dumb shit is stop starting off slow. Come to play off the rip, because this offense is not helping the defense. How long is it going to be before the defense caves in, like we saw during the Vikings game? Because you go back a few videos, Schlereth told you that Mark Schlereth said that the Minnesota Vikings are the top 3 winning teams in the NFL. Run out of the I formation or base set, you know what I'm saying? And that's all he's saying is they have the fullback in the backfield. Okay. So, guys, tell me what y'all think. This shit is horrible. Cough syrup. Anyway, yeah, this it's gonna be an interesting finish. We headed towards the finish line. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, this is Anthony Fallon, Tone Setter Sports Channel. Peace. I'm out.